Ahí está. No sé qué pasó. Me decía de que compruebe que su llave está correcta. Como que... está. No cambió nada. Cerré. ¿Lo volví a abrir? Ah, sí, tenías razón. Bueno, aquí estamos. Picos comía lo que hay acá, ¿no? No, espérate, ya vi por acá. No tengo que ir por aquí.
¿Eh?
Qué lástima. Quería llegar a las 100 horas en un día.
Show up at any moment.
I think we have...
You took our...
I did.
We have the orders.
Igual se ve que el juego está... Este escenario estaba especialmente diseñado para que aunque no tuvieras buen sigilo pudieras pasar. Porque la mayoría de los guardias estaba durmiendo haciendo cosas. Podías pasar atrás de ellos sin problema. Yo simplemente decidí irme por el... porque me caen mal los guardias.
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose.
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories,
Here you are. Istvan is dead.
And is it a weight off your
To tell the truth.
Don't worry. There's a hole in your heart where hatred used to be.
pretty words, Father. But what if he finds he can't fill it?
Concentrate. On the... Have you forgotten? You... How did you kill Istvan?
I acted like a knight.
So you ignore... Oh, dear lad. A knight can't think like that. That bastard didn't deserve a fair fight. Well, thank God it...
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind...
Is it fun? I'll make...
How should I know? I've never been here before. There's an old poacher's camp. You go first, Henry.
Well, let's go then. In that case, at least...
Esta buena naturaleza se aplicó Leshki. Mansas minas, weón. Hubieran metido soldados por acá.
Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine...
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south, at an old camp.
I need to rest. Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting. Good idea. Here, give me some light. Now, let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally. Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. My friend Hinek of Kunstedt is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon.
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Show what you're made of.
Tengo que conocer a Mika. Si me agarro con todos, ¿creéis que me puedo bajar a todos los buenos? Sí, sinceramente.
I'm all yours.
You want to try me? Here he is!
El Blood confía en mí. Es todo lo que necesitaba escuchar.
Right, here. What have you done? Ammo.
¿En serio? ¿En serio? Yep, y ahora te toca a ti. Hola, Mikio.
He's here!
Ah, detective.
Over here! I'm all yours. I've been waiting for you. Take that, you! Show your stuff! Ow! Fuck you!
Uy, este... Este está bueno. Hola, Manex.
Go! Whoa! Huh? Hey! He's here! Show what you're made of! So he's a sword fighter, eh? You want to try me?
Estoy subiendo de nivel Polearms, así que esto en verdad ayuda.
You want to try me? Too slow!
Wow, en verdad mi Polearms está tan bajo.
Christ! I'm hit!
¡Yahoo! Ok, ¿qué tienen ustedes? Dios mío, que les pagan poco.
Are you Mika? Depends on who's that. I'm Henry. Fuck the parcel. Alright. Got it. It all went tits up. We need to take the wagon all the way to the
We left the wagon and the horses just out. The soldiers are combing the forest. I thought we could sneak out of here.
You didn't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up, someone has to tell them.
Alright, I'll go. Where exactly is the...
Keep heading south from here until you go between. If you pass by an abandoned camp, it's another mile or so past. You should come across. We're parked a bit off the road.
Alright,
Don't forget to say the password. Falcon. Good luck.
I'm with you.
Estoy... Ok, me acaba de meter una droga que me hace pegar más rápido y vuelve más rápido. Bicycle, bicycle.
Are you out of your mind?
Show what you're made Say that fucker out, damn it! Show your stuff! I'm all yours.
¡Ah!
What?
Here he is!
Está durísimo.
What do you want?
Está durísimo Henry, weón. Es que son buenos sin armadura. Son básicamente... son milicias. Son aldeanos que agarraron y le dijeron, ya, ayuden al señor feudal.
Shot your stop. You want to try? Hey, he's here!
Este es un soldado de verdad. Es que con la espada, mira, con una espada tú sí puedes matar a alguien en full play. Pero es difícil. Tienes que apuntar a ciertos puntos nomás que se te facilita. Por ejemplo, debajo de la axila, la armadura no tenía protección usualmente, así que uno podía meter una espada a través de ahí. De esos puntos... Es que tenéis que entenderlo. Es el hijo de un herrero. Creo que he matado a todos.
Broken wagon. At the head of the hill.
Eso quería matar. Eso fue en el cuello, por la espalda. Ah, se le... Me gustaría un juego que tiene un sistema de daño realista, que vendiendo el golpe se calcule el daño. Oh, sí, no debería estar peleando. Le pegaron varios golpes y lo cortaron y le quemaron. ¿Mordao, te refieres?
We should keep doing assaults from here.
Oh, pasé por aquí. Pasé mucho por aquí. Puede ser que si no fuera por las cinemáticas con este weón me bajaría muchas cosas más. Estoy sorprendido que escuchaste eso. Está bien, tuviste una buena vida. Corta, pero buena. Hey.
Volkan. Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Mira, si te gusta ese juego, el XCOM, hay uno que se llama Xenonautas, que es XCOM pero peor. No en el sentido peor en el sentido de malo, sino peor porque es más difícil. Por ejemplo, ahí no hay clases y no hay niveles. Tus personajes ganan stats por ir a misiones y tú lo armáis como queráis. Y hay más variedad de equipo. Por ejemplo, hay tasers, escudos balísticos, pistola, escopeta, lanzagranadas, SMG, rifle de asalto. Todo lo que te ocurre está ahí.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Caban. Look, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't want to have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed.
Parece que esta weá está totalmente ignorando que Henry se acaba de abrir paso masacrando por lo menos una... ¿A cuántos buenos maté? Así, honestamente, ¿cuántos buenos mi buen vino y dijo... ¡Ah! Tacho tú la Henry.
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said.
How does it feel?
Oh, vamos, Henry, no te puedes sentir culpable por matar a este weón después de que hayas matado muchas personas.
You really think you could get rid of me? No, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
El PDC de Henry es tan inconsistente porque él canónicamente ha estado en batallas. No es cosa que el jugador hizo esto y Henry no lo hizo. Henry se ha metido en pelea y ha matado gente.
You fell asleep. Are you all right?
PTCD existía hace mucho tiempo, siempre ha existido. ¿Tú sabías que en la Primera Guerra Mundial era o antes, no me acuerdo, era ilegal tener PTCD? Si le daba PTCD a un soldado lo veían como cobardía y lo mataban. ¿Se acuerdan cómo funcionaba el Witcher? Que casi toda la gente queda para el pico, que todo el primer capítulo era solo como la introducción y el mapa era súper grande. Ya pasa algo parecido aquí.
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Snoimo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this sooked old place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that?
Pisek ain't gonna see you.
We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
I know him. And I think I know why they say what they do about him.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will. And for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
¿Qué decir? No sé. Me gustaría que me dejaran abrir mi inventario. El pobre Henry está cagado de hambre.
Long last.
Al final lograste arreglar tu problema de los impuestos, curare.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I'm Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
Heal!
I'm glad you think so. You don't?
Y no mapa. Conches.
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
Go fuck yourself! And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Chancellor.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get what I mean.
Perfectly, my lord.
Huh?
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends.
Ah, the journey wasn't so...
Where are you coming from?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain.
We were in a castle cellar, talking...
My God.
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much...
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trusky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit.
Here? To my fortress?
Not just here, but everywhere where King...
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. Bring that red from Burgundy.
You might want to say...
I'll gladly risk his displeasure.
It seems we both have the same...
Well, where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You too.
Well, we only met once.
Anyway, we're... As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other... Where is it?
Well, he...
Was? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He...
That's quite normal for him.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst.
Disturbed?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, I'm sure if you're interested in the details...
I'd be very...
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply... It made me a little nervous. If anyone... in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out.
Why is Jobst taking such risks?
To do what he's been doing...
One could put... He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side...
He wants to make deals with...
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority... Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself.
What do you think about all of this, sir?
What kind of question is that?
No, that's...
Henry here sometimes...
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that But that is the way of the world. History is full. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their head. In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's...
But what if the sovereign is true?
I'll put it this way.
Least of all bad kings.
So?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you. But the earliest he'll be back at the
Chistoso como esta visión del mundo era así. Lo más importante era quién era tu papá y quién se culió a quién.
I hope until then you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
No mucho.
Just an offer.
Pero cualquier weón puede hacerse millonario con una weá inteligente. Claro, Old Money tiene más peso, pero...
Until he returns, for the sake of security.
Who's secure?
So be it.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein.
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Berger.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed.
Thank you for the...
It's the least I could do.
Thank you for the...
I had some chambers prepared for all. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You could first eat your fill. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you.
¿Por qué no tiene zapatos este weón? Señor Ratrezkala. 320 kilos. Pero 310 kilos puedo llevar este concha de ahora. Ah, puedo que este reloj se sale solo. Sorts. Slice and dice. Creo que no tengo ninguna forma de subirme más.
I'm sorry. Look what I have for you. Look what I have for you.
Greetings.
I'll have a look at you.
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
Lord...
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and...
I could get you.
If sir will allow... I apologize.
Grüß Gott.
I heard.
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? But they couldn't have been more wrong. Sigismund Kid, why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the...
What?
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city,
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich?
das trifft den Nagel, and yet that carrot-top Schweinehund lets the monks in the Zealots monastery fuss over him while he receives... Oh yes, as soon as he got here. But my man, mein Herr Peter, however, had to pay him of the villages in the vicinity.
What happened?
They raised Messerles and a Pato. They haven't been here since then. But who? Der Teufel soll... You'd be better off asking the And that's... Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? And listen closely to what I tell you. Leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but...
How's it going?
Sehr interessant.
What of it?
Zum Glück nicht. If you're looking for einen Fuschen, try it. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Sorry. He's getting old and losing his wits. He's half blind, as good as deaf. But when he takes some mind again.
Es aquí.
I'm sorry.
Aquí es.
Shit. Damnation.
¿Qué nivel de lockpicking tengo? Tiberius 12.
Ah, damn. Oh, damnation.
Ok, ¿cuánto peso llevo? 150 kilos, perfecto. No he comido nada, tengo hambre. Otra pesadilla de Boom que maté, ¿en serio? Henry. ¿Por qué te sientes culpable del weón que activamente te intentó matar, te torturó, te sacó la chucha, organizó el ataque a tu padre y por culpa de él murieron tus padres? ¿Por qué hay culpa?
Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Burgov.
Then Sigismund.
Is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
¿Tiene múltiples final este juego?
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir.
You mean just...
I suppose. I don't know.
And what...
That's the good wife who arrived with you?
Ugh.
Before you go, Oh...
No. Do you need any...
No.
So...
You haven't...
I'm not a nobleman.
I do. Since...
I?
Es que tenéis que entenderlo. No puedo comprender a Henry que siente como la venganza. Oh.
Lunaria nos ha raideado con 216 personas.
Luna, why? No hay basura. Pero lo voy a abrir solo por esto.
Y Gichart81951 ha seguido el canal.
En ese caso solo cierras stream, no es necesario raidearme.
Ale-Cruz 1510 ha seguido el canal.
Ah. Ya me pueden tirar basura. No me va a pegar, pero escucharé los sonidos. Ah.
greetings.
Lunaria dice, ¿a Henry ya le dio sífilis por tener relaciones sexuales sin protección en la Edad Media?
He's terribly jealous and he could have you whipped.
You wouldn't have...
I don't know, but I know as far as...
What?
A respectable woman doesn't...
I beg your pardon, my lady, but could you...
Esta competencia de
I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about it.
If it's mercenary work you're in, you'll have to...
Beg your pardon. I'm asking,
If it's mercenary work, you'll have...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Ah, mi perrito.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy. You're my doggy, eh? Aye, come here. Here, mutt.
Bonito perrito. Tengo una poción de digestión.
We aren't idle here. My man trained like that every...
Hello. Look, I'm just holding a discussion.
It's not how I... In the end, it's my Großvater. What do you say?
I admit this old...
I get the feeling you'd rather...
Leave him, meine Damen.
Now look here, I've just been...
Yeah.
Do you fancy...
Komm, Junge. The first...
Excellent.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good.
You must receive some kind of...
What?
I was rearranging our bags and I remembered I took a hunting crossbow. I was meaning...
A word. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Clase de lo... Bueno, básicamente... Esa mina tiene las mansas tetas. Y me dijo de que no me atrevía a hacer algo, así que me tiré de cara a pelear con un buen espada.
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's inch.
How's it going? What of it?
What's up about? You ought to see. Someone poached a white robe.
White robe?
Yeah, and Dobrosh takes it as a...
What exactly?
Just ask him if there's anything new happening. Oh, yeah. Und das war alles.
All right. I'd like...
What is...
Uy, qué caro.
It's strange, crooked, like a...
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days.
Me?
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Don't say that.
But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too. But she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Yobst has turned coats more time, and the way things are these days, I'd rather have horse.
What about that dry devil of yours?
¿Dónde está el demonio seco?
Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seemed I'm not surprised. He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Cagado de hambre.
Should I?
So what? You already know him better than I do.
All right, but he said... All right then, I'll be going.
Acá está el sueño húmedo de la luna. Hola, hola, hola. Pociones. Molemos el marigold. Hacemos polvito. Base de agua. Agarramos el nitro. Se tira el nitro. Se baja esto. Esperemos a que hierva el agua. Se hierve el agua. Se calienta por 2 giros del reloj. Se mueve para arriba. Ah, no, llevaba 9 horas antes que, 9 horas y media antes que chocara. Llevo ya 11 horas.
Lunaria dice, chúpalo en Tonk 3.
Listo. 3 pociones de geleo. Váyanme 6. Base de agua. Se tira el needle. No, pues estoy cansado. Me tomé una energética como a la 1. Son de fantasía. No, creo que todo esto en verdad funciona. Tú sabes más de hierbas, si cachai lo que es marigold y nettle. Tal vez cachai que tal vez sí tengan efectos medicinales. Digo, es needle hervido.
Didn't stick to the procedure properly.
Oh, ¿en serio? Wow. Ah, shit. No puedo prepararte visa. Después. ¿Y el Marigold para qué?
Welcome, sir. What goes on? There are poachers prowling in the woods. A band led by this ginger-headed muck of Marshowitz. They've been caught. What happened? They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our... Sir Peter of Pisac put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours. I must say, it's an exceedingly rare animal. Sir Peter forbade hunting it, but I wouldn't have even if I could.
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Mark of Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only... Oh, he has a dishonourable profession, true enough. But having the gall to work with he's on thin enough ice as it is, being a knacker and all. If his lordship found out he had anything to do with it, he'd have him hanged. But he might know something.
Interesante ese uso para interesar entonces, para que me imagino, ¿qué pasará eso? Si combináis needles, se hierve por 2 minutos. O no sé si eso, no sé si el reloj de arena es tal vez en 20 minutos, se hierve por 20 minutos. Después introducí el Marigold molido. Y después se toma. No, es una poción, se toma, se bebe. ¿Funcionaría?
About that band. All right, hunt. Excellent. Every member...
Where should I look for these?
Ah, that's the hard part. I'm sure they have a hideout in the woods. If you don't know what to do, you can try to get something out of...
Thanks for the advice.
God be with you.
What would you like?
Well, blacksmith.
Worse and worse, friend. Since Sigismund, you know, everyone suddenly realized that the blunt...
I'll have a look.
Broad Longsword. Oh man, it's actually... Ah, bueno, es que la espada de mi padre vale mierda. Ahora, comparado con mi espada actual, es peor. Digo, hay otras pociones. Mira, crafting. Esta es para te cura mientras dormís. Vino con chamomile y sage. Poción para fiebre. Esto me reduce la fiebre. Mientras tanto, mientras lo que la luna revisa esto, yo voy rápidamente a buscar algo para picar. Estoy muy cagado de hambre. Ah, he vuelto. Entonces, ¿la poción que genera fiebre funciona en la vida real o es fantasía? No sé cómo ponerlo. Se pone automático, no sé por qué no está.
Can you do, sir? Maybe next time then. What do you...
I'll have a...
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Careful.
I am fast boy.
What would you like?
Puta, este weón no me vende ninguna receta buena, man. El mozo tiene 50 de oro, pobre concha.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Sir?
Nunca jugar WoW, jamás. ¿Y qué hiciste para el 14 de febrero? Caché que vendiste stream que no era WoW, cosa que wow, no jugó WoW. Te vi en Luna, te enfermaste, te sentí bien.
Excuse me?
¿Y algo más? ¿O solo te vestiste de maid? Ajá.
Excuse me.
Bueno, ahí tenéis el siguiente SMR que hacer. Tienes cena con tu novia para el 14 de febrero, pero come chocolate con leche. Accidentalmente le das chocolate con leche y tapa el baño. Me acuerdo cuando accidentalmente comí una vez un chocolate laxante. Está el refrigerador de mi mamá, no sabía que era de ella, lo saco, me lo como pensando, ¡ah, chocolate, qué rico! ¡Ah! Que mi mamá es títica, po, weón. Está siempre estreñida. Yo soy come caga, yo soy ese weón que almuerza y va al baño, chao. Forgive me, Father, that have I sinned.
Henry. Where's Captain? I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure.
I beg your pardon, Margrave.
Really? I have the opposite. John of Liechtenstein, my court. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair... I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by... You didn't...
Well, they asked questions, yes.
How did you...
I just thought something up.
Henry, what you might consider to be a...
I don't know.
But you said you had time to...
Well...
I've had better luck.
Voy a hacer esto con el traje de... Accidentalmente no me cambié el traje y fui con el traje de... Eso es mi traje de socialita, este. Y con un traguito de alcohol. Después hablo con el herrero.
And this scar? It's strange. Look, like a letter from the book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Flaxen.
I apologize.
Mutt! Mutt! Heal! Mutt!
Ahí está.
Bergov had no... By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, but of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least, in fact, that's why we're here.
So I've heard. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
An unexpected guess?
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zizka before, and of his unconventional ways of supporting our king. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I have no idea, sir.
That's a pity. I would be very keen to know.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
That might not end well. My ma used to say, when two different people do the same thing, it's not the same thing.
Your mother was clearly a wise woman. Nonetheless, I've heard you've had another proverb in Bohemia. Too many dogs means death for the hare.
Well, if the same applies to the ginger fox, I'm all for it.
Time will tell. Let's move on. I heard something about a pillar.
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Believe me, I didn't intend in the least to make such an insinuation. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk. And do you want to tell me anything else?
That's all that happened.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad. By the way, you said you were in... Tell me.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Berghoff already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
Well, I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry...
Phew! Rendí la papa.
You can keep a cool head as the world around you.
Pero yo no di el dato lo dio el sacerdote para salvarme la vida.
For the news. You're free to go if you want. As soon as it's possible, you can join a...
Sir, that's a...
If you wish to stay and help here, I'll be glad, of course. I need someone to...
It's Lord Capon, Your Grace. I came to find out where...
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon.
But I made a promise.
I understand, but honest, the most sensible course...
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
No. And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country.
Tan slimy.
Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
No.
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with
No va a funcionar, Sigismund, no importa una wea.
which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in his godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go. Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me. Even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
That could take ages.
And if the devil and his band have racked up some debts, it could get a hell of a lot more complicated.
So, where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly.
Estos buenos son bandidos, pero
And what do you have in
pelean
mind
guerra,
to step
combate
on
guerrilla
Sigismund's
estos buenos.
toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young
No son mercenarios, son más como bandidos. Atacan más mercaderes y cosas. Y posiblemente.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
We're here. Hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
you had it coming, you drunk. Ugh. Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Uno contra uno, en serio, es tan innecesario uno contra uno. Lo voy a matar de un golpe. ¿Lo ven?
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again?
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the Devil's Den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the
Lo capturaron.
This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going?
If you search their pockets, and I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winning.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right then. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened.
That's nice of you.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in...
Did you hear, Lord Shish?
Yes, I did. Of course.
Who's this devil fella of yours?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old... He dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep.
Chucha.
I still regret not being there to see that.
Niveles solo Snake de
I
soldado.
was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil?
That's the...
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everyone?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered.
What? The devil's been captured.
Do you know where they're...
Why? The town guard took him.
Fuck.
My words. Otherwise, we would have got not even a mouse can get in there.
Who can?
How should I know?
Shit, Kabianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, he botched this job in Kuttenberg. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf fuck. It pisses me off that we had to leave him there.
How long has it been since?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened.
A month?
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. They want to send his soul to... The devil.
What are they planning to...
The devil's got a fat prize on his head. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They'll take him to their camp out...
Who told you that?
When someone owes your dice wager, they say the people of Kuttenberg...
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards.
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes...
I was going to hire some muscle for help.
More like I know you. But... Can you think of anything else?
Well...
Have you got...
Well, not on me.
Maybe.
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it...
Voy a ver si puedo mandarle mensaje agresivo a algún VTuber. Por chiste.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, keep an eye on him. And don't...
Ah, fuck. Oh, ya limpió los cadáveres, cochazón.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun. Even if you are about to hang, do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another bore. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'd gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Haha, really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary,
Cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and top of that, a philosopher. Mercenario, criminal, borracho, estafador y filósofo.
A man of many debts and drinks.
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
La Muerte Blanca 0 dice, bueno, me voy a mimir, tengan un buen resto de stream y bonito fin de semana.
Buenas noches, Muerte. Debería parar pronto también. It's kind of late. El Kusanagi está vivo. Veamos.
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots or trip over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet. You can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Anna could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. That stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds like them. There should be a shovel around here somewhere.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to
this.
Hey!
So where are the...
We hit something down below, and something is buried.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of those places.
We're gonna dig through...
Nonsense. Anyway.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it.
Come on then.
Hey, here it is. Bring the stuff. Be quick. It is already taking us longer than we wanted. We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lothium, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy. So you're digging the next one?
No puedo parar cañón en esta weá. No cacho cómo apuntarlo. No sé cuál es el punto que quería ponerle el ojo.
Listen.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons.
Of course not.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is some...
Why not?
Good.
I found some
Beautiful.
You can take all of it.
Are you feeling?
I'm starting to.
All right.
Tengo una ballesta y tengo un cañón. Pero uno de los cañones antiguos, así, esos cañones culeados viejos, mira. Son los que eran
Right. Enough playing around. Dig. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time.
Ni una wea.
Ah, so this is the grave of Polonia. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life. Some soul.
What about us?
Digo, no lo estoy enterrando. Profané su tumba y lo estoy desenterrando. Que te mato, cocho.
So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry.
Huh.
There are two kinds of people. Those who work and those who watch. See?
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry.
Will you take the can? Right. Are we gonna...
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you.
El cañón pega como el diablo, sí. El juego piensa, la ballesta hace 170 de daño y tengo una ballesta rara. El cañón pega 700 de daño. No, nada sobrevive a un cañonazo.
Put that thing away, you lout.
If I leave
Do it
now, the whole
before you
plan
hurt
could go to
someone.
shit.
Quick!
I think I've heard that one before. What the hell with the hand cannons? Don't you want to get on the road and sing to the convoy? They'd bleed out of their ears and we'd be done.
Muy pesado.
She'll break your heart and you'll want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother. Quadrants of violence and drags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today. Still will be merry. Bring your booze now.
Nos van a atacar.
Cats roll like berries.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubienka...
Did we find those cannon?
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose.
He's just a prick.
He's just a prick.
Hey! What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass...
Why are the wagons standing there?
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it, until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking.
Then we rise with the hand cannons and
What a load of...
What rubbish. It is like a battlement, but on a wagon.
Shut up.
Make up your minds.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here.
And...
We'll wait for them to...
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul!
What the fuck? Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. I can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Seriously? Nadie?
Matilda!
¡Matan al caballo!
My leg, damn it!
¡Ah, mi pierna! ¡Idiota!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Until you hang alongside.
The only ones surrender.
Oh, Rupert. Bring that buff.
Halt!
Oh, what?
We are here by the order of the Lords of...
What's the dry devil to the Lords of Labour?
They have all the authority.
And what about you? The way you...
Kurva.
Ha! You can't blame them. I'd run too if... Have at that!
Ah, fuck, I missed point blank.
Jesus, I'm hit.
Pero saca la espada.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Come and get another.
I'll show you. me.
I'm gonna shoot you!
Come on then, fight yourself! Your eyes out. My head!
You want...
Show your stuff.
Watch out! Can't aim!
Come on then.
Oh,
Christ.
I can't shoot through you!
Shit. Keep your eyes out.
Son muchos.
Go to hell!
Por la cresta.
I'll hack your ass off! I'll rip your eyes! That's not... True blood! Yeah!
You bastard!
You won't get away with that, you bastard!
Now! You got him! Next! The victor is the one who doesn't shit him!
Take that.
Know what you're made of!
You know...
You'll die for that, you bastard! And get away with that, you bastard!
Help me with him!
You want to try me?
Alright, we're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, alright? Come here, Henry. We don't have all day.
Estoy robándome los cuerpos. Tienen weas muy valiosas. Mira, 1000 al tiro por este weón. 500 por un casco. Este verdad. Pasa para acá. Pasa para acá. Oh no, mucho peso. Venga para acá, bebé.
We should get out of here.
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Yannick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a...
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. How are we doing, Devil? You have...
Hideout. That old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town. And has such a bad reputation. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need. And people who come here...
And there are no fleas.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den.
I like that.
All right, have it your way. But back to the point, Devil.
My people? Could be a...
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fuck...
Well, but first you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right.
You're not coming...
Does that bother you?
Someone might recognize me.
All right.
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest.
But we don't have time. Like Henry said, we need more people. The three of us could just...
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can...
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kibienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us?
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I'll like that boy.
At least tell him where to find them, Bob.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck.
Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all?
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around.
I don't want any dirty...
In that case...
Well, you've only given me their names, but I need to know a bit more than that.
Come and see me before you head out. I knew them...
I'll visit the town first. The sooner we find Liechtenstein...
What is it with this bird?
I'll tell you everything. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here.
A todo esto, tengo esto. ¿Dónde está? Where the fuck it is? Tengo que... Ahí tengo un casco finalmente. No es el... Mira, no sé si hay Great Helms en este juego, pero por lo menos este está piola. Fuck.
Quick!
Yep. ¡Pero weón! ¡Pero weón!
What's wrong?
That was something.
¿Weón? ¿Qué fue esa cagada? Ah.
Quick! Ja!
El mapa es tan grande que laguea, mira.
Go! Quick! Quick! Ja! Do it! I thought we were fighting fair. Don't worry, I'll get him. I surrender! I surrender! Let me live!
Give me a...
All right. That's all I have. Now let...
¿Qué wea?
Quick!
Car!
Car! Go! Car! Quick! Go! Die! Whoa! Go!
Ah, qué lindo bosque.
Whoa!
Good day to you.
Is there something?
You mean besides?
Something tells me.
What can I tell you? As soon as the army appeared...
What do you mean?
It used to be a peaceful village. And have you seen what it looked...
I just saw remains of an abandoned...
Exactly. A deserted and empty place.
The soul...
There was no attack. People just chose to leave on their own, but it's probably better than waiting for someone to...
Who's...
Devil only knows, or they wanted to...
And why...
I live away from the village.
So you were lucky.
You think? That one camp pillaged the whole county. They cut down and to feed all those hungry mouths. They hunted down everything that... There used to be deer, wild...
I think I'll go back to a part of it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Who lived?
That's probably the saddest thing of all. The young married couple. Really hope they've gone someplace safe.
Who lived there?
You bet I did. There was an old man. We called him a honeypot. Everyone used to buy honey from him, but few knew that he made the... Damn. That's right. How can I help you, sir?
I'll have a look.
I'm glad you found what you were looking... for, sir.
Ya. Bajar hasta acá, cabrón. Buenas noches. Ya llegué a las 12 horas. demostrando que soy el Tulongar. Bueno, nos vemos mañana. Bye bye.